Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys. How's everybody doing? I am back. I am back. Hopefully, you guys have missed me as well. Hopefully, you guys have missed me as well because I have definitely missed you guys. Okay, I have missed you guys. Well, whoo! While I was on vacation, man, a lot has been going down. And man, I got to catch up. I'm not going to even lie, but I could not miss out on this beef that's going down. And I know I'm a couple of days late, okay? But man, I would be remiss if I did not talk about what's going down with the fact that there was a shooting at Drake's home. That is absolutely insane, everybody. So if you are just joining me, what's up? Meow, everybody. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I had to get a little bit of rest, okay? Because I was looking kind of scraggly the last couple of weeks. I was like, okay, let me take care of myself real quick because I can't be on YouTube looking crazy, right? How are you guys doing? I miss you so much. We got a lot to catch up on. Oh my God. We got a lot to catch up on. Are you guys seeing what's going down? I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy, right? So I want to make sure that we got in touch. Hey, Julia, meow. How are you? If you're just joining this live, make sure to drop a meow inside of the chat. My goodness, guys, it is so much going down. Okay, my clothes looking all crazy on me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I had to jump on here because I'm like looking at everything that's going on. Who has seen that Drake's home got shot up last night? Can I say that that is the most craziest thing? This beef between him and Kendrick Lamar, which Kendrick Lamar did it. I don't care what nobody say. Kendrick Lamar put it down. Okay, he spanked Drake. He spanked Drake. I don't care what anybody say. Wait, let me make sure my clothes is fixed, y'all. He spanked Drake. Okay, and Drake Drake sets up here. He's whining. If y'all saw the new stuff that's going down, and I'm going to read this to you guys. Hey, y'all, meow. I have missed you guys. Oh my goodness, I have missed you guys. But I got to bring this information up for you guys because this is going to be pretty interesting because now it appears as if Drake is trying to put the flag out. Okay. Drake is trying to put the flag out and he has brought the record labels in because he is being demolished. Not only that, the fact that his home was shot up last night, is even more interesting. So listen to this. Drake and Kendrick Lamar rumor about UMG mediating the BS. Label ain't interfering. There's a rumor going around that Drake and Kendrick Lamar shared music labels, tried to force them to squash their beef, but it turns out it's totally unfounded. Here's the deal. Why would they sit up here and literally try to squash a beef when the record label is making all kinds of money because of their beef? Think about that for a second. Because of their beef, right? Their feuding and music is being put out left and right. Thus, for they're winning. So I can't see them trying to squash this beef. So here's the deal: a blind item is being circulated that purports. That sounds crazy. To have the inside scoop on an alleged meeting between Kendrick, Drake, and Universal Music Group, which both artists are technically signed via subsidiaries. Yes, it's the baby. Okay, talk about testosterone drama. Okay, Julia, me out. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Before I get into it. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all think I was joking about taking this meow to a whole nother level? We taking this meow to a whole nother level, okay? Taking the meow to a whole nother level. So I'm gonna make sure y'all get some of these right here, okay? As we are on for the crew, because we got so much that we got to talk about, okay? So I had to get my little kitty cat meow stuff on, okay? All right. And I'm going to make sure I wear my meow shirt. Yes, all this rap beef is overshadowing the presidential election, which should be paying attention to. Yes, May, meow. I said that this was all a distraction. Think about it for a second. It was Diddy. Now is this? Are you serious right now? How convenient, right? It was Fonnie Willis, here in Atlanta, Georgia, her sleeping with the person that she had hired. Yeah, 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 yeah. But it was, trying to distract. Now it was Diddy, and now it's the Drake beef. Come on now. And we're the ones that can remember all the words to all the songs, but yet we're not paying attention to the election. I'm with you on that, May. But check this out. From the insiders waiting on proof in the form of documents will update whenever I receive it. Okay, it says XO. Now check this out. Y'all sitting up here thinking that Kendrick got something to do with this? I kid you not. I feel like XO and The Weeknd are behind this because Drake has actually been beefing with The Weeknd. I don't know if you guys know about that. As of yesterday, we were asked by Universal Music Group to end the beef with Drake. Kendrick apparently isn't budging at all, but UMG is pressing hard on their request to squash the beef. UMG also had a Zoom meeting with all the parties involved, and they want Kendrick either directly or said through PL Lang to post a statement clarifying that Drake isn't a pedophile if Kendrick agrees to end the beef. Woo! 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 Okay, so it's because it's making him look bad. Is this a light skin, dark skin thing going on right here? Okay. Is this a light skin, dark skin thing going on right here? Okay. It says Drake is losing the beef in UMG's eyes. So the UMG's perspective, the sooner that the beef ends, the better. The pedophile accusation directed at Drake are costing UMG, Nike, and other parties lots of money. Oh, and then it says there's a few bullet points addressed in the blind item, including the claim that UMG's honchos tried to force Kendrick to catapult to Drake and apologize and then squash things. He ain't squashing nothing. As somebody just wrote, wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure I post y'all comments. Agree. Distractions at its best, definitely the Weeknd's beef. Correct. It is not so much Kendrick. Not that Kendrick doesn't have beef with Drake, but it is definitely also the Weeknd. Next comment. Drake beefing with everybody. Okay. But I'm here for it because I didn't even know he had a daughter. I know, right? Wait a minute, and another son. Not only does he have a daughter, but another son, and the son look just like him. Oh my God. So this is just too much juice. This is just too much kitty cat meow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm so excited because I'm back. I missed you guys so much. Is the blind item citing purported insider said UMG wanted to have K Dot put out a statement acknowledging that Drake is not, in fact, a pedophile. This while alleging that UMG brass was viewing Drake as losing big time in the beef and is hurting the bottom line. It also sounded pretty thorough and detailed, but sources with direct knowledge was no such meeting with UMG, Drake, and Kendrick, and that this is entire little narrative, which is starting to go viral online. It's completely made up and not true. So is Drake that wants to sit up here and put the red flag out. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? It ain't Kendrick. Kendrick, like, let me go on and tear your ass up. Okay? Oh, so let's ask the question. Let's ask this question, May. Who is winning in this fight? Because, baby, who is winning? Okay? Who is winning? Is it Drake? Is it Kendrick? Or is it even the Weeknd? Is it the Weeknd? Let me put that up, okay? Because behind the scenes, as of this moment, the Weeknd is also involved. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that. Okay? because Drake beefing with everybody. That's all I got to say. Drake is beefing with everybody, and folks don't even know it. Like, it's like, okay, what is going on with him in the weekend? And they've been beefing for about 7 years. 7 years. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that they would have been beefing all this time? Well, I got to bring up some clips for you guys because this is going to be pretty interesting. So let me get it up. I'm like, whoa, it's so much going on right now. And did you guys see the house blowing up and all this other stuff? I was like, good God Almighty. Yeah, he's scared. Y'all think he's scared? Y'all think he's scared because now his house, I mean, they're taking it even to, what's so interesting is they're even taking it to Toronto, right? It's to London. It's even going to London. All right. That's what I find interesting about the whole thing. Okay. That London is even involved in all of this. His store was Lamar by saying, hold on, let me pull this up for you guys. They're stating that the store was vandalized. Okay. Which is interesting. The store was vandalized all the way in London. And of course, his home was shot up at 210 in Toronto. What's even interesting is a week and a half ago, Cash XO house was shot up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So the question is, who's behind all of this? You know, there's some beef with the Weeknd as well. So it's just interesting. A week and a half ago, old boy's house was shot up, and that Cash OX house was shot up, and now Drake. You know, so, and the thing about it is, Cash OX is in LA, okay, but yet, you know, he's out in Toronto, and they're, you know, they're saying that it's not Kendrick's camp, all right, which I'm glad. I'm glad that it's not Kendrick at all, because they would definitely be trying to make him out to be the bad guy. But I want to show this to you guys because I just thought it was very interesting. I just thought it was really, really interesting. And so I kind of want you guys to hear what they're saying here.
Drake this Kendrick Lamar by saying this. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This is obviously making fun of how little he is, especially his feet. And he said this. Extortion, baby, hope you're red, you been shook up. This top told you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. When he says Top told you to drop and give me 50, making fun of Kendrick for being signed to a label, doing as they please, and giving up 50% of his profits to a guy named Top, who was his former CEO of Top Dog Entertainment, which was K-Dot's label. And then he says this. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the
all I know is all of these diss songs that were coming out, and I don't want to get, you know, in trouble by playing the song, but I had to play that portion because it's amazing to me with everything that's coming out, you know, it all circles back to a common denominator. Okay. Drake is a problem. And I think folks want to take him off the throne. Okay. He's been riding it for a long time, right? He's been riding it for a long time. And I think people are kind of tired of him. I think it's more to it. You know, they're a little sick of him being, you know, he doesn't really represent, you know, hip hop per se. And then the fact that they're stating that he didn't write any of his songs. That is weird, May. Meow, Phyllis, how are you? So happy to see you. Yes, since when a man worried about another man's shoe size? Just weird. Look, I saw Drake with purple nail polish on the other day. I was like, what in the what is going on? What in the what is going on? Did y'all see that? He had purple nail polish on. What in the what is going on? So I ask you, and who's winning? Is it Drake? Is it Kendrick? Or is it even The Weeknd? Okay. I want you guys to answer that question because The Weeknd is also a part of this. I want you guys to know that he is a part of this. I'm just saying. He is a part of it. You guys need to know it. And people don't know that him and Drake are beefing. So I want to pull up something else for you guys because I think it's super duper 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 important because the whole situation is just insane in my eyes. I'm just like, what in the what? Okay? What in the what is going on? I mean, what are your thoughts? What do you think about some of the things? And let's pull up the doggone let's pull up. Let me make sure I have my. I had so much to show y'all because I'm just like, this is crazy. I mean, from the news station, right? I was like, wow, this is insane. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me pull this up for you guys because I was like, this is insane. They're up here shooting. And I said, okay, who's gonna get hurt in all this? Because this sounds like some Tupac and Biggie stuff. Okay. That's what this felt like to me. Tupac and Biggie, big time beefing. Okay. And I'm like, if it gets totally out of control, it is going to be, folks are going to have some problems. And lo and behold, look at what it transpires. It looks like somebody's going to get hurt. Now, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to check on it to be sure, the guy that got shot at Drake's home at 2:00, somebody was like, well, why is there security at 2:00 in the morning? Well, to be quite honest, their security is 24 around the clock. You don't know if fans are going to try to break into your home, break into on your grounds. And believe it or not, they have security all the time, right? There's security all the time. So you definitely want to make sure that your house is being protected. So before I go any further, I know I hadn't been here for a week and a half because I was on vacation. But since you are joining me tonight, just to help it go out into the atmosphere, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Meow. And if you are just joining in, go ahead and introduce yourself and where you're from, okay? Because I really missed you guys. All right. So let's check this out. May says Kendrick is lyrical, most definitely lyrical. Drake is just the light skin. The Weeknd just entered the beef for clout because I haven't heard any music from him in a while. Actually, May 1994, that beef with Drake has been going on for 7 years. It's just that they didn't make it really known, okay? But that beef has been going on for 7 years. Can you believe it? 7 years. So it's not new. It's not new at all, okay? It's not new at all. It's not a new beef at all. So it's been around, okay? It's been around. All right? Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys this part, what they were talking about with the news, because it just the whole back and forth. I couldn't keep up. Could you guys keep up with the music that was going on? Yeah, May, it's been going on for a while. We just didn't know it. Okay, we just didn't know it. Drake done pissed somebody off. Okay, on some real talk, he's made somebody mad. You got too many people mad at you. And even in his track, his song, he was talking smack like he's too good, to be messing with somebody underage. Well, you was messing with him. Let's listen to this.
Let's take you live now to the Bridle Path area where police are updating their investigation just outside Drake's home. Let's listen in live.
Pleased to be here today. I know there's a lot of interest in this incident, and I hope you can also appreciate that information is very limited at this time, so I only have so much. What I do know, I will advise you of, and I will take a few questions at the end. This morning at about 2 a.m., police were called to a shooting at the residence behind me here. When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition. That person was working apparently as a security guard at the residence. He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred. We have individuals who obviously performed the shooting who were seen in a vehicle. I do not have a description of the vehicle or the suspects at this time. Again, it's very early on in the investigation. I cannot speak to a motive at this time because it's so early, but as we get information, we will share it with you. Anyone with information is asked to call 416-808-2510 or Crime Stoppers. You can expect to see an increased presence in this neighborhood for the next little while, but it's no different than any other shooting or firearm discharge. We'll have officers here looking for witnesses to come forward, as well as we canvassing for video. Or Crime Stoppers. You can expect to see an increased presence in this neighborhood for the next little while, but it's no different than any other shooting or firearm discharge. We'll have officers here looking for witnesses to come forward, as well as we canvassing for video. I'll now take a few questions.
Is Drake home and is he cooperating with this investigation?
I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
To what extent is the rat beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar part of the investigation of police?
So I am aware of what you're talking about, but it is so early in the investigation that we don't have a motive at this time. And so I cannot comment further on that.
While the motive may not be confirmed, if that is something that you're looking at, knowing that this beef crosses borders into the U.S., is there anything being done in the investigation to maybe prevent a potential suspect from leaving Canada?
So this is no different than any other investigation. Okay, like it's maybe more high profile because there's more people here, but we treat it like any other incident. So we'll be using all our resources. Our teams will be doing as much as they can to investigate this, but it'll be no different than any other investigation at this time.
Is the man who was shot still in serious condition? Have you been able to talk to him? Has he not been able to give you a suspect description? And how is there no video yet of the car that left?
So I can tell you that all I'm going to say about the victim is that he's still in the hospital in serious condition. And I'm not going to just, no, I'm not going to at this time.
This is obviously a very well-to-do neighborhood. There's likely a lot of video around. Have you guys been your canvassing? Do you expect to get a good amount of video of this?
I would be surprised if we didn't. I can say that we've already collected some.
Now, this is quite interesting because this is not a gated community at all, okay? And because Drake's home is considered a tourist attraction. And they said that on something else that I was watching. I was like, wow. So because it's a very well-off community, they don't have any gated security. So anybody can roll up in there and shoot it up like what they did. And it's just interesting because it's scary. So it's like, you want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? You want to be safe, but evidently, guys, okay, this show thing trying to come on. Evidently, they're not being safe. All right. This is in Canada. This is not even in the US. This is in Toronto. Okay. Which is really, really interesting. And they're broadcasting this information here because they were trying to make it seem as if, somebody from, somebody from California rolled up there. No, nobody rolled up. Nobody rolled up to Toronto at all. It's, like I said, he done pissed somebody off. He has ticked somebody off. Okay. And he's ticked off more than one person. That's what's even more interesting. And then on top of that, this is what they wrote on his store. I was like, wow, this is insane. This is insane. They have literally in actual London, look at what they did to his store. They Not Like Us. Now, mind you, They Not Like Us is one of the songs from Kendrick Lamar. It is getting out of control, and they destroyed one of Drake's stores. Yes. Here it is, right here. Okay? And that's what I mean by it's crazy. Yes, it's a lot of people that don't like Drake. And then the fact that they're saying that he is, what is it? He's not a writer of his own songs. That's another thing. He's not, so they're like, oh, he's not even genuine. He's not even real. He's not, a real rapper if you're not writing your own songs. And the person that's making the money, seriously, guys, the person that's making the money out of all of this is the record labels. It's the record labels. Okay? Think about it. Oh, another J-Lo. Yes. Did you not hear about how there was another person that actually sung the song Jenny from the Block? Okay. So yeah, that's absolutely insane. Meow, everyone, if you're just entering in, thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to hit the like so we can send more out into the universe and have some more join us tonight. I know I hadn't been for a week and a half. I was on vacation, but I missed you guys so much. Meow. I had to come back and talk about the situation with Drake because it is pretty deep. Okay. Can we do a versus? Girl, I would love that if we just did a versus instead of somebody getting hurt. I think that that's a good idea. Can we just do a verse battle? Okay. Can we just do a verse battle? Can we just do a verse battle and be done with this? Okay. Because it is, I mean, it was going on for like 5 days in a row. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, and I think, you know, whoever his ghostwriters was for Drake, they just got tired. They got tired because Drake wasn't winning that one. He was not winning that round. Okay. So let's go back to this clip real quick and finish listening to the last few minutes of this actual, what the police officer was saying. Okay.
Video evidence, which captures the incident.
You said suspects plural. Can you say, are we talking 2, 3, or more?
No idea at this time.
And would you characterize this as drive-by shooting, or more specifically, a stop and open fire?
I'm not going to get into specifics about the investigation at this time, just that a vehicle was involved and then fled the scene.
With law enforcement elsewhere, like Los Angeles and the United States?
That will be part of our investigation, but again, we're very early on.
How did the 911 call come in? Who made it?
I don't have that information.
Was this security guard alone? Were there other security guards here too?
I don't have that information.
In the incident, did it look like the security guard was the target? Were they trying to get past him?
Don't know at this time.
You said you have video capturing the incident?
Yes.
The actual shooting?
Yes.
And you can't give us a description of the vehicle?
Nope, not at this time.
You don't want to release it?
No, because we're dealing with video quality issues, correct? So we, as we have information and we're able to analyze video better, then we'll be able to provide more information.
You mentioned that the shooting occurred outside the gates, but there are markers inside near a garage, and there's an area cordoned off there. Would shell casings have gone that far? Why would that be?
I haven't even walked up to the scene, so I can't comment. Oh, thank you.
Do we know how many shots were fired?
No, that's going to be part of the investigation. Can't comment at this time. Thank you very much.
Gang related?
That concludes today's conference. No problem, I can do that. That concludes today's conference. Thank you for attending. Paul Krawchuk, the spelling is Paul, and the last name is K.
All right, we continue to follow breaking.
That is so crazy because this is crossing borders, guys. This is literally crossing borders, and their beef is getting out of control. And I literally said, man, I hope somebody doesn't die behind this because it was getting so personal. To me, this whole thing about Drake asking for the white flag, you know, going back to the record label saying, hey, let's call a truce, is because he was being beaten, and the fact that he was being called a pedophile. But yet it was okay when he was saying things about Kendrick, you know, being an abuser of his children or his wife. It was okay that they said that. But now, you know, when it's saying stuff like this, they want them to back off. I mean, you know, don't get into, you know, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. You should have never made those accusations. You never should have brought his family up. In my opinion, Drake should have never brought his family up in this particular situation. You know, how do you guys feel about that? Should Drake gone personal? Because if he would have never gone personal, but bringing up Kendrick's, it would not have gotten to this like this. Because now, I mean, think about it. He sat up there and divulged his property. I was like, wow, you know, I mean, he divulged his property. You know what I'm saying? And on his record label, for that particular song, on his record label for that particular song. Okay. It's like that's how they found out where he lived. You know, I would be ticked off if somebody knew where I lived. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm sorry. I feel like it's Drake's fault. I feel like it's Drake's fault because you have been now exposed. Your home has been exposed. Okay? Your kids have been exposed. All right? And he's paying that girl $15,000. Okay? He's paying her $15,000. Okay? And that boy looked just like him. That boy looks just like him. Okay? And that's what's so crazy about it. And I'm going to bring up the picture of the daughter as well. I'm going to see if I can find that one for you because I had that earlier. But yeah, he has a son and another daughter. And they're saying the other son looks just like him. All right? Man, you know, a man wearing rainbow hair clips and nail polish is someone to be careful around children. I didn't understand the purple polish the other day. I was like, what's up with that? What's up with that? And I'm not saying men don't wear polish, but it was just, I wasn't expecting that from him. I wasn't expecting that from him. Man, I just had the picture and now I can't find it. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Yep, here it is right here. I got it right here. He looks just like him. He's a cutie. You know, he's a cutie. Looks just like him. Okay. I'm going to pull this up because I was just like, wow, how can you even deny this being your child? You know what I'm saying? How can you deny that? That's your son. That's your son. They look just like twins. Exactly. And so that's why I'm like, wow. And then the daughter, I didn't see the picture of the daughter, truthfully. I did not, but I was like, look at this little boy. Look at this little boy. Okay. Yes, and the girl was on the radio station, okay? She was on the radio station. He's paying her like $15,000 a month, all right? So why would you be paying somebody $15,000 a month if that wasn't your child? Okay? Why? I wouldn't be paying no $15,000 just to keep somebody quiet. It's like this. Remember, he lied about Adonis. He lied about Adonis. So why wouldn't he lie about this one too? And the daughter. And the daughter is like 11 years old. Okay? The daughter is 11 years old. So why wouldn't he lie about that? I'm just saying. Okay? So I'm going to bring this up for you guys too. Because I was just like, whoa. And I apologize because I meant to have this ready for you guys, but I was so, Adonis doesn't look like, Adonis looks like his mom. But this little boy right here, meow, meow. But this little boy looks like him. Okay? This little boy looks like him. So now you have it jeopardized all of the kids, right? Right? Right, because the mom was vocal. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Because the mother was vocal. Wait a minute. Let's look at the little girl. Because the little girl looked just like him. Let me pull it up for you guys. She looked just like him. Okay? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. what bothers me is you got all these little kids running around here and you ain't even claiming them and taking responsibility. That's my issue. It's like, dude, you don't have to be a Rolling Stone. Like, on some real talk, you don't have to be a Rolling Stone. Take care of your kids. Be proud of them. That's the one thing I can say about Chris Brown. I don't care what nobody say. I love me some Chris Brown. Okay, I love me some Chris Brown. Chris Brown take care of his kids. He's proud of them. They're his joy. They're the reasoning for him being a better person. Okay, they are. They're the reason for him being a better person. And so it's like, why would you not want to claim your own kids? You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. At least I don't think so. You should be proud of, if that's the case, wear freaking protection. But this is what they're saying. This is who they're saying is his daughter. Okay? This is who they're saying is his daughter. I don't know if to be true, but this is alleged, right? This is alleged. Okay? But the fact that you have an 11-year-old, another son, okay? Another son, that's absolutely insane. So why should we believe anything that you say? I don't believe nothing that you say. I don't believe one word, none whatsoever. Because basically you've turned out to be a liar. You have turned out to be a liar. Let me pull this up, y'all. The interview with the girl is insane, okay? That interview with the mama is crazy. Let me pull this up. Because I was just like, wow, that I saw that yesterday. And I was like, man, okay? Like, it's crazy. It is. Because Drake's still a kid himself. You best believe. Hey, Phyllis. Meow. I think he wants to continue playing the image of the forever bachelor, and kids will ruin it for him. If anything, I agree with you on that. Who agrees with Phyllis on that? Who agrees with Phyllis? I 1000% agree with you on that. It's not going to change anything, okay? It's not going to change anything. You should be proud. Right? You should be proud. I'm just saying. You should be proud. So let me pull up this interview because she straight up says, okay, that Drake is paying her. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. I was like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. So we got a poll going up. If you're just joining us, meow, please drop a meow in the chat. Please answer the poll. Please know that the reason why The Weeknd's name is there because he is also feuding with Drake, and wonder if the shooting has anything to do with The Weeknd and Cash OX, which is a producer. Please understand and know that The Weeknd used to do writing, and this is one of the reasons why Drake went super duper popular on that album a few years back. It was because The Weeknd had wrote the songs for him. The Weeknd decided not to join him under his record label because the word on the curb is anybody who joined his record label, that he's the star. So why would they sit up here and be the star when he's the star himself, right? So they wouldn't get the kind of clout that they wanted to get. All right. So evidently there was some issues behind that and some non-recognition for things that he wasn't getting recognized on. But him and The Weeknd have been falling out. Okay. So word on the curb, meow, that it is really The Weeknd that's doing all of this. Yes, he's a vampire and a warlock. I totally 1000% agree with you, girl. Okay. 1000%. 1000%. Check this out right here. Okay? Listen to the girl. It's going to blow your mind. I was like, wow. Why would she have anything? She ain't got no reason to lie. She ain't got no reason to lie.
How sure are you that you're pregnant by Drake and not somebody else?
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to just make this clear because, I have been asked that before. I have a child. Okay. I'm a mother already. Okay. I know who I sleep with unprotected. Period. So it's 100% sure. He knows it. So at the end of the day, I'ma just leave it at that, you know.
And when you approached him about it, because you told him you were pregnant,
Right.
what was his response to that information?
He pretty much was just like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And then I told him, and then he pretty much was like, "I'm gonna call you back," and the phone calls just stopped. Everything stopped.
How long did it stop before you?
Okay. Okay. She went on the radio station saying that. All right. If she was lying, then why he didn't say nothing? And check this out. This is true. The Weeknd is most likely to do it because he's from Canada. That's something to think about. That is something to think about. And I forgot that he was from Canada. Again, 7 years back. But as far as winning the doggone battle, Kendrick hands down. Kendrick whooped his tail. That's the second child. Yeah, the third child for the son. That's the son. That's the other son. The one I just showed the picture of. That looked just like him. Okay. That looked just like him. Let me pull the picture back up. Let me pull the picture back up. That looked just like him. And you know he's not gonna, say that that's his son. But that little boy looked just like him. Come on now. Come on now. That's crazy. Okay? That's crazy right there. Insane. So he just dropping babies everywhere, being unprotected. But there was something she said too that kind of was like, what, girl? Bye. Like, are you serious right now? The oldest child is a girl. It's a girl. Okay? That's what it is. And again, I say to you, who is really behind all of this? So you're beefing with Kendrick, you're beefing with The Weeknd, you're also beefing with Cash OX. You're also beefing with Cash OX. So you got all these people coming after you. They're tired of you. It's a lot of people that's tired of Drake. It's a lot of people tired of Drake right now. That's all I can say. It's like, who's behind? It's like, who is behind this? Who is behind this? It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, he could have been sleeping with people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He could have been sleeping with people at the same dang time. Like, really. But there's definitely something going on between this guy, the producer, Cash OX, The Weeknd, okay, The Weeknd, and Kendrick. He just happened to piss off Kendrick, and Kendrick put him on blast. Okay? So something is going on. And word on the curb is Cash OX, the producer, he started hiring street folks out in Cali. And to me, this picture of Drake, his facial expression is exactly what he's looking like right now. Like, what? This was only supposed to be a rap battle, and this is getting out of hand. Now y'all shooting on my house. Well, what did you think was gonna happen? And who's sitting in the back laughing and smiling? The Weeknd. That's who's sitting back laughing and smiling. The Weeknd. Because nobody's thinking it's him. Nobody thinking it's these two that are doing this together. Think about that for a second. We had 10 songs that came out in a matter of a couple of days, right? In a matter of 5 days or whatever it was, 3 to 4 or 5 days, right? Then you have now people's house being shot up. So as soon as they call Drake a pedophile, now it's messing with the bread, messing with the money, Nike and all of that. But when you call Drake a wife beater and an abuser, it was okay. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? Well, you know, this rap game ain't no joke, you guys. This rap game ain't no joke. You know, it's interesting. It's not a joke. You know, we need to start taking these things seriously. You need to watch what you say. Internet makes everything so hypersensitive, right? Everything becomes hypersensitive because people sit behind a computer, sit behind their cell phone, sit behind their desk and just, you know, create these judgments. Hey, we're sitting up here, we're talking about it. We're analyzing it, right? Yeah, it's upset. May said, I thought the Canadians were nice people the whole time. Well, evidently not, because they done pissed them off. The Weeknd look sneaky? He look like a sneaky link. Don't he look like a sneaky link right there? He look like a sneaky link. Right? He looked like a sneaky link. I'm trying to tell you. Folks better recognize. How much further do you think this is going to go, guys? Do you think one of the rappers are going to be hurt in this? So let's end this. Let's end this poll right here. Do you think someone is going to get hurt? Tell me. Is someone going to be killed? What are your thoughts? Do you think anyone's going to be killed in this situation? And I hate to say it. I don't want anyone to be offed, right? I don't want anyone to be off, but let's answer this poll. Do you think anyone is going to be killed? Let's answer this poll. Answer this poll real quick. Because this is pretty dangerous. This is dangerous what they're playing. This is a dangerous game. I heard someone say that you have to watch out for R&B singers. Who are the R&B singer? They not even rappers. They hip hop artists. You know, The Weeknd is a singer. Okay. Kendrick's a hip hop. Kendrick is a lyricist. Drake is a hip hop artist. There is a difference. Okay. Rap was totally different. You know, Grandmaster Flash, Run DMC, those were rappers. Okay. These folks now are hip hop artists, but Kendrick is a lyricist. Okay. So in our poll right now, we got who is someone going to be killed? 25% of you are saying yes. 75% of you are saying no. Okay. That, you know, and the fact that we got somebody that says yes, you know, so if you haven't had an opportunity to hit the like, please hit the like. I really appreciate it. So we can go back out in the atmosphere. I know you guys hadn't seen me for a week and a half because I've been on vacation, had to take some R&R so I can come on back and be right for you guys. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about this situation right now. The fact that somebody's house is getting shot up because of testosterone. They will probably continue the beef for a month and then get tired of it and drop everything. I don't know if it's going to be a month. I don't know if they're going to go a whole month because it's been, a week? All I know is I've been emotional the whole time. I'm like, dang, bouncing back and forth, you know? But again, it's a distraction. It is definitely a distraction. They will probably continue the beef for about a month and get tired of it. So let's answer this poll real quick. If you're just joining in, meow. It's so good to see you. I'm back. I was on vacation, but I had to come back and talk about the situation with Drake's house being shot up. Is The Weeknd and Cash OX behind it, or is it Kendrick Lamar? I doubt that it's Kendrick Lamar. Yes, it's been 7 years with The Weeknd that they have had a beef. Somebody brings up my boy Chris Brown. Remember when Chris Brown and Drake were beefing? They ended it with a song and no guidance. Yes, but this is not happening. Kendrick does not like Drake. Period. He does not like Drake at all. This is an interesting situation that someone just put. A distraction off of Diddy. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Because remember, Diddy slapped Drake in the face. A distraction from Trump. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. You better say it again. You better say it again. Because folks been bebopping to the songs and not paying attention. And here it is, May, and we got 5.5 more months till election. Hello, somebody. So I say to you, is this a distraction for the election? Is this a distraction for the election? Hey, if you're just joining us, go ahead and hit the like button for your girl. And let's answer the poll so we can see your thoughts. Do you think somebody is going to get, whacked off because of this feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar? And who do you think going to end up getting a music award off of this? Drop that inside the chat. Talk about sales going through the roof. If you were to go on over and look at Kendrick's page on YouTube to see how many views were on, some people were saying, "Oh, well, Drake won." It's a 4-1 as far as I'm concerned. Okay, it's 4-1 because Kendrick mopped his butt up. I was like, whoa. When he was doing the ovo, whatever it was, I was like, you couldn't do nothing but dance to it. I was like, that's insane. Okay, that's pretty insane. All right, so I want to bring something else up for you guys. Yeah, Kendrick won that battle, hands down. He won that battle. That's all I could tell you. I was like, man, you did that. All right, so hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up for you guys because this is super duper important. Hey guys, if you hadn't had an opportunity, go ahead and answer the poll. We want to know, do you think somebody's going to potentially be hurt by this? Be, whacked off? Ooh, that didn't sound right. Ooh. That one didn't sound right. Okay, whacked off. If you think somebody could potentially be hurt or killed in this because of this back and forth between Kendrick and Drake, and did you know that The Weeknd is kind of behind this as well? When I say behind this, allegedly, so I want to make sure I say that the beef, I did not mean to say whacked off, okay? That there was beef with The Weeknd and Drake. And could he have been the person that potentially, along with Cash OX, whose home was shot up also a couple of weeks ago at the same time, 2-something in the morning, about 2:15 in the morning. And Drake's home was shot up at 2:10, okay? So again, is this coincidental? Was this planned? They got cameras everywhere, so they're going to be shooting. And based on our poll right now, 40% of you think someone is going to be killed and, going to be, taken out. And 60% think of you that is not. See, that's almost 50%. That's 40% of you saying that there's a potentiality of someone being, taken out because of this. That's pretty scary, right? That's pretty scary. So this is about that time when I said, hey, let's bring some folks up to the table. Let's see what your thoughts are on this, okay? So I'm going to drop this inside of the chat because I would love for you to come up, give me your take. Here, let's hear from the audience. I'm real big on bringing you guys up from the audience. Oh, he dropping some receipts. Oh my God. He's dropping so many receipts that is, I'm telling you, I feel like when they said that they were trying to do, hold on, let me bring this back up. It says Drake and Kendrick Lamar, rumor about UMG mediating the BS. Meaning Drake was trying to pull the red flag, okay? And say, please, the white flag said, please stop whooping my butt. You killing me out here. You killing me out here. Yes, he is. For sure. He's getting smacked down big time. Okay? So I say to you, in this real quick, oh Lord, now in our poll, it's 50-50 that somebody is going to be killed or 50% of someone not being taken out. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. On some real talk. Distraction from Diddy. This is a distraction because it seemed like stuff is just coming back to back to back to back, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like we're not getting a break. We're not catching a break in between all of this. It's like something is constantly. It's like, man, I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. I can't keep up. It's like, it seemed like, remember I said there was going to be something every single day that is going to come out. And look at what's happening. Every single day, something new is coming out. And again, it creates a distraction. That's what it is. It's a distraction. Okay? I do hope you guys understand that. But look at this. Who's winning in all of this? This guy. He's the one winning. The record label. Lucian George. Remember this guy. Now see, this is what's so crazy. Because if I remember correctly, Drake, although he has his own record label, he's still connected to the Lucian George guy. Now, who is the Lucian George guy? He was the one that would be with Diddy. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. That's the guy that would be going to Diddy's house, allegedly, and he would go into the room. You guys remember me saying that? You guys remember me saying that? That this was the guy that was at Diddy's house, that the executive for what was it, Motown or whichever record company the black girl was with, Ethiopia, Egypt, whatever her name was. I can't remember right now, right? Who not linked to Diddy? Podcast Queen, who not linked to Diddy? Oh, is he not in the lawsuit? Is he not linked to Diddy? This guy is linked to Diddy. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, oh, all of this is tied together. All of this is tied together. Okay? That's what I'm saying. He done pissed somebody off. He done pissed somebody off. On some real talk. On some real talk. I was like, oh my God. Hey guys, if you're just coming in, please don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the like. And don't forget to answer the poll. We're 50-50 that somebody's getting murked or somebody's not getting murked. Okay? Y'all, this is crazy. This whole situation is crazy. So what is going to happen tomorrow? What is going to happen tomorrow? I'm telling you, I'm a little bit exhausted. Was anybody exhausted over the last couple of days with all these songs dropping? Because it seemed like Kendrick was lined up. Yes, he is another Clive Davis, for sure. For sure. For sure, he is another Clive Davis. For sure. Like on some real talk. What is the next thing that's getting ready to come out? So the word on the curb is that this guy, you know, I mean, that Drake was supposed to be, and I don't want folks to get mad at me for saying this, that he was the light-skinned version of what they wanted hip hop to be represented as. You know, and you're right, yeah, Kendrick did have the diss track on ready. He been ready to drop this because Drake evidently thought that he could not be touched. Drake thought he could not be touched. That's what he thought. Well, he was wrong. He was wrong. And if they could get to your guard, imagine him getting to you. Now, they claimed that he wasn't at his house at the time that it happened. Okay? They claimed that he wasn't at his home at the time that it happened. You know, like, but the whole situation is still kind of scary in itself. You know? So, guys, who's coming up? Who's coming up? Who's coming up? If not, I just wanted to make sure that we had that tidbit of information of going on. If you have not been paying attention, because guys, this doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Okay? This does seem like it's going to be sticking around for another week or two. No, he didn't, girl. No, he didn't. What you say? May said she remembered when Drake said he was the light-skinned version of Keith Sweat. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. You mean whining when he's singing or sounding nasal? Because that's how Keith Sweat sounded. How deep is your love? But he always sounded like he was nasal. Okay? I'm just saying that's how he sounded to me. Okay? That's how he sounded to me when he was singing. I don't know about y'all, but that's what he sounded like to me. Okay? Lord have mercy. All right? That's what it is. Y'all don't think he sounded nasal? He always, okay? That's how Drake was to me. Drake telling on himself. He's mentioning Millie Bobby B and Kendrick, not even saying no names. But what's so insulting is that he was like, oh, we planted that information. We planted that information. You ain't planting nothing. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. It's hard to believe because he lied about his, not having children. So it's kind of hard to believe that that's what he did. I'm not saying that he didn't do it per se. It's just hard to believe that that's something that he did, right? That's just kind of hard for me to believe, because he's a liar. He's a liar. Okay, he's a liar, manipulator. He doesn't even write his own freaking songs. So that's something to think about. It's like, man, and yeah, a lot of performers have people write for them, but the way he came off is if he was the one doing it, right? That's what the way he came off. Okay. So that's going to be our time today. I'm just excited to be back. Thank you for joining me tonight. We definitely coming back tomorrow because there's going to be way too much stuff that's going to go on. We're going to see what's transpiring, but I got to answer to this poll real quick because now 43% of you are saying yes, somebody's going to get murked. 57% of you guys are saying no, there's nobody that's going to get murked. We're going to hold off for the next 24 hours till tomorrow. I am thank you, Booski, me out. I am back. Okay. But we are definitely, okay. I'm happy to be back too. I really missed you guys. Okay. I really missed you guys. Guys know I be wanting you guys to be joining me on this. So, I'd be like, okay, what's wrong with y'all? Why y'all ain't joining me live? What do I need to put the phone line up behind it? But I be needing y'all to chime in. Okay. I be needing y'all to chime in. I need y'all because this right here, we want to keep it interactive with this channel because your opinion matters. Your opinion counts. Yes, please hit the like buttons. And we got some new moderators that are going to be coming up. So I'm super duper excited about the moderators that are going to be coming in to kind of help me out a little bit. Because, man, y'all understand it's a lot trying to keep this try to do all this stuff at the same time because I'm trying to give y'all more content of information. You know me, I like to do the investigation work, right? And in doing the investigation work, I want to get that information to you. And here it is. I'm going to dig a little deeper on those doggone kids. Though it's out in the open now. We normally leave kids alone. But he got 3 kids. Wonder if he's going to end up closing the store in London. Wonder if they're going to start making his community gated. Wonder if it's actually with the weekend that's behind this, along with Cash OX, the producer. Wonder if the weekend and Kendrick Lamar are in cahoots together. There's so many questions. Thank you, May. Thank you so much. There's so many questions as to what's going on. And if this is somehow in some way in connection or linked to Diddy. Think about it for a moment. Is it some way or somehow connected? Because that Lucy and George guy is the one that is connected to Diddy, and they have been seen on multiple occasions when he would go over to visit Diddy. Allegedly, they would go into a room and they wouldn't come out for over an hour. Just saying. Something to think about, something to chew our choppers on. Something to say, is this a distraction to Diddy? Why can't rap beef stay on wax? Exactly. Meow, SW. Nice to see you, my darling. Meow, SW. Why couldn't it just stayed on wax? Because it was like 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, right? But you're right. Why can't it just stay on wax? Why does somebody have to get hurt? And why is it seeming like it's another recurrence of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur? So these are some of the questions that I want you to ask yourself as we wait for more information to drop for tomorrow when we come back live again here, because I am back. Meow. And you guys will definitely be seeing more of the meows and the meow gear. Why? Because I love it. I love you too, sweetheart. I love you too. Girl, you know Diddy was at them Drake parties. They were saying they were at the Drake parties. I mean, the Diddy parties. Girl, wait a minute, before I get up out of here. He wearing purple polish. He wearing purple polish. I was like, what in the what? Who does that? Why are you wearing purple polish? Okay. What's up with that? Did y'all not see that? Did y'all not see Drake with purple polish? But hey, it wasn't white polish. It wasn't white polish though. Okay. It wasn't white polish though. So it couldn't have been. Wait a minute. I'm about to pull it up for y'all. Okay. And mind you, he was hugging on Birdman at the time. Okay. I was like, what is he doing? Okay. I saw that. I was like, ew, gross. I mean, I don't mind a man wears some clear. He can buff his nails out, right? But I don't want him wearing no dang on polish. Not no purple polish at that. Okay? Not no purple polish. Purple polish. It ain't Halloween. It is not Halloween. Why you got on purple polish? I'm about to bring it up. I'm about to bring this sucker up. Because I was like, what the heck is going on? I was slightly offended. I was slightly offended. Maybe he was wearing that polish better than me. Okay? You didn't see that, girl, honey. That's why I said, if he wore some white polish, I really would have been like, what in the what, right? What in the what? I really would have fell out. We really would have known what's going on, right? Here he is. I can't fake this. He wore it himself. He wore it himself. Look. And you know Birdman known to be kissing men in the mouth. What was that? What was that? What was that? Can y'all explain that to me? No, you did not say that. That's what I'm saying. No, just anticipate didn't say in my Kendrick Lamar voice, I see two bad bitches. Okay? 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 So, to end our poll for tonight, is someone going to get murked? 33% of you are saying yes, and 67% of you are saying no. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and end that particular poll for tonight. Okay? Because somebody is going to get hurt. And was the shooting a reality check for somebody? Was the shooting a reality check for somebody? They was about to kiss, but Drake stopped. Man, you stupid. You stupid, man. You stupid. Okay? Not literally, so I hope you don't take offense to that, okay? But yeah, are they going to continue this? Because somebody's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hurt. And I don't want either one of them to get hurt. I don't want The Weeknd to get hurt. I don't want Drake to get hurt. I sure don't want Kendrick Lamar to get hurt. Okay? Like someone said earlier, why couldn't they have just left it on wax? Why couldn't they have just left it on wax? It would have been better, you know? Because it puts a bad taste in folks' mouths saying, oh, we don't want to deal with rappers, you know, da 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 da. You know, hey guys, if you're just joining, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Hit the like. Meow. We're so happy to have you here. But you're right. It should have stayed on wax. It should have stayed on wax. It should have never left it. They should, they're putting people in jeopardy. It makes it look, it makes the whole genre of it look bad. And that's just my opinion. That's just my take. It's like this is getting out of control. This is getting out of hand. And did the record label really write that information up to say, hey, I can't believe they would sit up here and say that they want Kendrick to apologize for calling Drake a pedophile versus them saying Drake needs to apologize for calling him an abuser of his wife and children. So that's very interesting if that is true. What's really true is what's the story behind, as I'm asking you guys these questions earlier, what's the story behind Cash OX? Does he have a beef with Drake also? Are him and The Weeknd working together in reference to the situation? Word on the curb is that he set up here, started getting some street dudes. That's interesting. Were these street dudes associated with Kendrick Lamar? Potentially. Okay. How was it that they were able to get to the store in London and put "They Not Like Us," using using Kendrick Lamar's song? These are some things that we need to that we have questions on that need to be answered, right? What's going down? What's shaking? So I want you to look out for tomorrow night as we hop back on. But we are going to be out of here for tonight. Thank you for the Cash App. Wait a minute. I just got a Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I love it when I get these things. I'm going to start from now on, when folks start doing Cash Apps, you're going to end up being our sponsor for the night. Okay? That's it. You're going to be our sponsor for the night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunning like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags, a limited seller was that. Clout chasing for the cash grab, I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag.
My videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only and have the right disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comments, news, or report scholarship and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor for use. So, everything that I say from now on is allegedly. Meow.